Welcome to downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Sally Mackie, your host with American Dream TV, where we celebrate culture, lifestyle, and real estate. We are inside CAM, the Contemporary Art Museum of Raleigh. This is a phenomenal place, and we're going to head inside and meet with Dr. Paul Baker, the executive director. Let's go. Paul, thanks for meeting with us today. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Sally. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. I'd love to know a little bit more of the history of the museum. Can you help us a little bit on that?
Yes, the Contemporary Art Museum started as City Gallery about 40 years ago and moved here as a pioneer in this urban area of the Warehouse District. CAM was the first entity that was really in this area and really grew and made this area what it is today, one of the hottest spots in downtown Raleigh.
Very true. Yeah, there's so much here right now. I mean, you're right next to, even the Raleigh Union Station wasn't here when this came.
Yes, and we make use of having transportation right next door. A lot of our visitors come from Greensboro. So they come in on the train, enjoy a program here, a nice meal downtown, and get back on the train and travel back to Greensboro.
I love it.
So it's great being right here, and we're excited about CAM because we're a non-collecting museum, but then also we only show living artists.
I love that. Let's go next to some area of the museum that you really want to kind of showcase for us today.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's go.
Sally, I wanted to bring you over to one of my favorite parts of the museum right now. Lamar Whidbey has an amazing piece here called Monday, as you can see. And Lamar has an interesting story where he started at North Carolina Central University as a football player and took an art class on a whim, and his art professor, Beverly McKeever, persuaded him to quit the football team and become an art major, which he did, and ended up getting a master's in fine art from UNC and a master's in clinical counseling from NC State. So he does a lot of intersectional work, especially with kids. He's published a couple of children's books too as well, but this piece called Monday features his daughter, who's named Star. This piece is very special because it is the inspiration piece for his 30-foot installation at Dix Park. Another interesting thing about this piece, as well as the other pieces that were showing on the same level, is they all have prayers in them.
I was gonna say, what is this verbiage up here?
Yes, he has put prayers into his work and little ideologies. Some days aren't long enough, but it's the idea of capturing innocence, capturing beauty, capturing simple things in life that we normally have taken advantage of. Even before the pandemic. So I think this is a spot-on, beautiful piece that really signifies him as an artist.
Paul, this is another piece that's absolutely beautiful. What can you tell us about this one?
Yeah, John Dempsey, who's an artist from Hillsboro, North Carolina, put together this as well as 12 other pieces that we're showing right now. Believe it or not, this is one of his smaller works. But I love John Dempsey's work and I love his ideology. He is one that we would call an artivist, where he's an activist artist. So he's done a lot of work centered around the water crisis in Flint, Michigan. As you can see right here, he has one of the Michigan factories as a slice in here. So definitely he is an amazing artist. He loves kids and he loves to incorporate talks with kids in his work. You will see slices of religious entities, you will see slices of food, labor, monuments, the environment. So he brings in a lot of different things into one small, or sort of small, space here. You know, I would also like to say that we have another exhibition that's coming up that I think is going to be just as thrilling. We're doing an exhibition called Look to the West, which is a benefit exhibition for North Carolina Western artists.
I was going to ask you because I believe you started a fundraiser for the artists who are displaced by the Helene up there, et cetera. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, and people have been so generous in donating that we were able to meet our financial goal to hold it. And we want the opportunity to showcase artists that were impacted. Many artists lost all of their work and have to start from scratch. So this gives them a platform in Raleigh that they can show their work. QR codes. CAM does not take any proceeds from the sales of their work, and we just want them to be able to start their careers all over again.
Paul, I want to thank you so much. This has been absolutely fabulous. I love everything that you've shown me inside of CAM, and I also really love how much CAM offers not only just our local community, but the entire state.
Well, thank you, Sally. I appreciate that. And CAM, once again, looks forward to hosting some great artists, and we look forward to having you back to seeing some of that great art.
Thank you. I can't wait for my next visit.
Thank you. Great.
I sure hoped you enjoyed CAM as much as I did, and I hope that you get a chance to come visit it in person soon. We're now going to head about 2 miles away over toward the Village District to visit a new construction property which an out-of-state client of mine is getting ready to move in soon. Let's go see it. Welcome to 2313 Turner's Alley. Come on in. There's so many things to love about this home. It's conveniently located near the Village District, walkable to everything, easy first floor living, 2-car garage, a yard you can fence in, upstairs 2 more bedrooms, a loft, and a bonus room. It's just phenomenal and light-filled. I hope you enjoyed visiting some of my favorite areas of Raleigh today, and that you come back soon as we're going to show even more areas in the Triangle. I'm Sally Mackie, your North Carolina realtor and your host for American Dream TV.